Hi everyone, so today we're going to be following on from our last video and we're going to be looking at all the foods that we want to try on our next trip that we didn't get to try on our last. This video has been sort of inspired by the guys at Whistle While You Vlog, Jan and Rob, who we put out a little question on Instagram and they basically said, we want to know what snacks you want to have. So we thought, we'll do more.
Yeah, we like talking about food.
So we'll do food and drinks.
So this isn't including new things that are coming up in Disney World. So this isn't going to include Galaxy's Edge.
No.
And it's not going to include the new things that Epcot's got coming. So the space restaurant or anything. This is just going to be things that we could have had,
but we didn't. Yeah.
And that we should have. Okay, so do you want me to start?
Sure.
So my first one is the Hey Hey cone, which is kind of one of the many new kind of soft serves that have been introduced all over Disney World. It's kind of like the Dole Whip obsession is now grown and had all these cool ice creamy babies.
Like character themed ones.
Yeah.
Ice creamy babies.
Ice creamy babies. So the Hey Hey cone's at Aloha aisle, which is where you get the Dole Whip. And it's essentially like a blue ice cream cone with pineapple and raspberry.
Yes.
Soft serve. And then it's got
like an Astro belt, fizzy belt on the top.
Yeah,
and some eyes.
It's basically meant to look like Hey Hey from Moana.
It does.
Kind of. It just basically looks really tasty. And I'm not a person that I don't really go for cupcakes or cookies or anything super sweet, but I do like a cold, icy, ice creamy type thing. So I like a slushie, I like a sorbet, all that kind of stuff. That's my first one.
Gelato.
Like a gelato.
Partial of that. Okay. Mine's very similar. It's the Peter Pan float.
Ooh.
So, this is another themed Dole Whippy kind of thing.
This is that Storybook Treats.
Yes, it is.
Fantasyland.
Thank you, because I couldn't remember that. What flavour is it? Like citrus? Is it like limey?
It's key lime.
Key lime.
In lemonade.
A key lime soft serve with lemonade, and then it's got a little chocolate.
Oh, with Sprite. Sorry, not
chocolate feather at the top, hasn't it? Basically looks like Peter Pan's hat.
But it's like a Dole Whip float, but lime.
Yes.
Lemon and lime.
I think it sounds delicious.
That's on mine later on. My next one is similar again. This is the Adventurers Out There / Up cone, which is available at Anti-Gravities, which is in Tomorrowland. And this is essentially the same as the Hey Hey cone, but it's Up themed, and Up is one of my faves. I don't even know what flavour it is, but I want it. I want it anyway. I want it. It's got little rainbow balloons, and I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Okay.
That's my one.
My next one is the Cheshire Cat Tail, which is open at the... Is it just Cheshire Cafe or...?
Cheshire Cat Cafe? Cheshire Cafe?
Something like that.
In Fantasyland.
Yeah. It's very much just a pastry twist.
It's like a chocolate
Has it got
twist.
chocolate inside it?
Yeah, it's a chocolate twist with icing on it.
With pink icing. I've clearly researched this a lot. But it's pastry.
It'll make a good breakfast.
Yes, and I really like pastry.
Me too.
Who doesn't in the north?
In the north?
Or worldwide?
French people like pastry.
Alright. Northern French people. Southern here.
Right, anyway, moving on.
Maybe.
That's not on my list, but that would be nice. My next one is the Citrus Swirl, which again is that ice creamy related treat. We didn't try the Citrus Swirl and I don't know why. But that is vanilla soft serve with orange juice.
Yes.
Maybe. Or orange. No, it's frozen fresh orange juice. So frozen orange ice cream essentially, but without the cream. And vanilla ice cream in a twist.
That sounds good.
And that's available at the Sunshine Tree Terrace, which is in Adventureland before you get to Aloha Isle.
Right.
And I would like to try that too. Because that's a classic treat.
My next one is one we've already had. Again, it's the Hey Hey cone. I love Moana and I love Hey Hey and I like ice cream and all that deliciousness. So put it all together, whap bap bap.
Whap bap bap.
Whap bap bap, that's the sound it makes.
Okay.
It's delicious, I think.
Okay, my next one isn't a snack, it's actually a meal or a place to eat. And that's Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And specifically, I would like to try the bread service at Sanaa, which is if you didn't know already, a big selection of different naan breads. And then I think you can either opt for 3 dips or 9 or 10 dips. You get mango chutney, you get cucumber raita, you get various different spicy sauces, and it just looks delicious. And that's definitely on my list.
It's like when you go to an Indian restaurant and you get the start, but your whole meal's that start.
Except it's only an appetizer.
Yeah, but it's big.
Yeah, it's massive. And to be honest, even though we're going to be hopefully doing the dining plan, I'd maybe just pay out of pocket for that one, so we can just get that as an appetizer.
Yeah, I would like to try it.
Yeah, so that's mine.
So my next one, if I just look at the auto cue,
Screen.
is a seasonal's Casey's hot dog.
Ooh.
So we've been to Casey before, but we've got the corn dog nuggets and the chips.
Yeah, we didn't get the hot dog.
I would like to try on the seasonal ones. Given that we go in October, I don't really know what it's going to be like.
Is it always the same every October?
No.
Last time we were there, the seasonal one had mashed potato on it. Which
I wasn't too keen on that.
Didn't like the sound of that.
And the look of that one, but I would definitely like to try them. I love hot dogs, so.
Also, the regular Casey's like chili cheese dogs and stuff are really good.
But the seasonal one, particularly for me, is a little bit special.
My next one's another restaurant, and that is Trails End, which is at Fort Wilderness. This is definitely somewhere that I want to try and go to on our next trip, because they're known for their fried chicken. And if you didn't know, me and Tom are big fried chicken fans. And it's buffet, so essentially it's all you can eat fried chicken. But they also have like sweet potatoes, they have cornbread, corn on the cob, loads of like barbecue meats like pulled pork. They have like a baked potato station, all sorts of like delicious stuff. That basically. And it's actually one of the cheaper buffets on Walt Disney World property as well. And it's only a boat ride away from Magic Kingdom.
Ideal.
So that's next one on my list is Trails End.
My next one is to go to Morimoto Asia.
I would like that too.
I've picked out the ribs because they sound delicious, but there's probably other stuff on the menu that...
Pork ribs.
Yeah, it's the spare ribs with the like hoisin glaze. I think it's hoisin, I can't remember. But they look delicious when I've seen the pictures, and I really want them.
Do they serve them at the Morimoto quick service window?
I think they might, but they do them on the table service as well.
Would you want to go to the table service?
Yeah, I want to experience it properly.
Yeah, I would like to do that too. That's a 2-credit restaurant, but I think we would probably do that, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
Probably, sacrifice something else and go there. My next one is the Tonga Toast, which is over at the Polynesian, and you can either get it in the Captain Cook's food court, which is obviously a quick service place, or you can get it at Kona Cafe, which is one of the table service restaurants at the Polynesian. And the Tonga Toast is I think it's brioche, but it's basically deep fried cinnamon French toast, but inside is banana puree, and it's stuffed with banana, deep fried and covered in cinnamon sugar, and it looks absolutely immense.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, and you can get it, I'm sure you can get it at Captain Cook's, which is the quick service place, and it's like famous, the Polynesian's famous for Tonga toast. So that's mine.
Cool. My next one is over at Disney Springs. We're looking at the Four Rivers Cantina Barbacoa food truck, the Brazilian food truck.
That was going to be on my list.
Particular, I want one of those taco shells where it's filled with all the I think you can get brisket.
Is it the cone?
Yeah, it's a taco cone. And they're like this big, and they just look delicious.
Filled with like meats and...
Yeah, you get your meat, and then you get your guac and...
salad and stuff.
I like to walk around Disney Springs with one of them.
Yeah, we walked past it and it smelled really good, didn't it? My next one's also at Disney Springs, and I think it's right next to Four Rivers, and that's the new mac and cheese truck. I'm pretty sure it's right next to it, isn't it? Yeah. And it's new. Actually, wasn't there when we were there, but I'm still counting it. But it's little cups of different flavoured mac and cheese, and I love mac and cheese. They do like a barbecue one. I think they do like a chili one. But yeah, basically mac and cheese on the go. I mean, what's not like?
Sorry, I got a bit cough there. So my next one is to go to either Dockside Margaritas.
Oh yeah.
Or the margarita place in Epcot, which I can't remember the name. I've got it written down.
La Cava del Tequila.
That one, or the other one, the small stand.
All right.
Basically, I want to try all the margaritas. I fell in love with margaritas last time we were there. So refreshing in the heat. And I want more.
Nice.
And that's why it makes the list.
Nice. My next one is at Disney Springs again, and this is to go to Wine Bar George. I don't know if I want to eat there or just to get a drink there. But yeah, we definitely were trying to get there last time. We just didn't have the time. But Wine Bar George is essentially like a nice bar that's got hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of wine that you can eat.
Yeah, hundreds of wines. There's decent beer too.
Yeah, and then they have like appetizer menus, and we saw on the Tim Tracker's vlogs when it very first opened that they do like a steak.
The steak frite.
Steak frite, which is like basically like steak poutine, kind of, isn't it?
No.
It looked like it was.
It's not steak poutine at all.
But it looked like it was fries with steak on top and
Oh yeah, but it's not poutine. It's not cheese, I don't think.
Oh, is it not?
I mean, I might be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, it's just like...
like loaded fries?
Like a strip steak cut to slices.
Yeah.
With surrounded by French fries.
It looked really good anyway.
It looked good.
Whatever it was. And I would like to try one of the wines there.
Yeah.
Right, your next one.
So my next one is back to Magic Kingdom. It's the cinnamon roll at Gaston's Tavern. This is one we were always going to try. It was always on the list, just never did.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's a cinnamon roll, but it's like this big.
Well, I think we didn't try it because we went to Crystal Palace for breakfast, and it doesn't feel right to have a cinnamon roll not for breakfast.
I would still have one.
I think we'd share one so that we had room to eat other things. We did try a LeFou's brew though.
It was alright, but I got a bit sick of it.
I didn't rate it. My next one is somewhere again that we did intend to go to, but we didn't, and that was the Polite Pig. We went to Deluxe Burger instead, but I would like to go to the Polite Pig, and I would like to try the brisket. Ooh. Yeah, it looks really good, and whenever I've...
What about the sprouts?
Yeah, they do like a Brussels sprout thing, which actually does tickle
No,
my pickle.
I love the sprouts.
But yeah, I would like to go there.
Okay, my next one is already mentioned. It's the Sanar bread service. I love Indian food. I love naan bread. I love mango chutney. I love...
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yes. All the other things that you can put on naan bread. That's what I want.
Nice. And also if you go during the daytime, then you can see the animals outside.
Yeah.
My next one is the Peter Pan's float, which we've already talked about. Lime ice cream and lemonade. What's not to like? Looks delicious, refreshing.
Mine is over in Epcot now. It's Via Napoli pizza. I'd like to get one of the big pizzas, the massive ones, to share. And then we nearly booked Via Napoli.
We did book it, we just cancelled it.
Oh yeah, we did
book it.
So that's definitely on my next list.
Yeah, I think the reason why we cancelled it is because when you're on the dining plan, it makes going to Via Napoli a little bit more tricky because you have to get individual pizzas, and from what we've read and seen, the individual pizzas aren't as good as the big pizzas. And so it seemed like a bit of a waste of a credit to, be paying out of pocket for something when we had the dining plan, so we didn't go. But yeah, I would like to go there. I wish that they had like a window that you could just get takeaway from.
Sure, yeah, that'd be good.
My next one is in Adventureland, and that is the spring rolls that I've kind of taken off. But for me, it's the bacon mac and cheese ones because, like I said, big mac and cheese fan. They do also do cheeseburger ones and Reuben sandwich? No, Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak spring rolls, but for me, the bacon mac and cheese ones sound amazing, and I would really like to try them. They're not a snack credit though; you have to pay for them.
No, really?
No, but I would pay for them.
Yeah, I want to try them. My next one. Okay, excuse the husky voice. I don't know why I've got
Clear your throat.
Husky. My next one is the Cronut at Taste Track in Epcot. It was one that again.
We even queued up for this one, but just didn't get it.
This is a common theme for me. I look at something like, oh, I want that. I'll come back for it. Never do.
Get it.
So next time I'm getting that Cronut. I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I would like that too. That's all mine.
That's all yours?
You keep
going. Well, I'll just list off some honourable mentions then.
Okay.
The bubble waffle at Aristocrapes.
Oh yeah,
the big corn one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The mac and cheese food truck you've already said. Cheeseburger spring rolls. I know you want the mac and cheese, I want the cheeseburgers. That's the one Tim really rates.
I would also quite like to try the cheeseburger pods from Satuli Canteen.
Oh, really?
We haven't tried them, and I would quite like to try them.
I've never really thought of them, but yeah, I'll try them.
I would quite like to try them.
My last one was relatively new, I think. So again, this is a bit cheaty, but it's the cookie dough little.
I forgot about this.
Tubs in Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, well, they only just got announced the other day.
Yeah, I think there's one there's a s'mores one.
There's a chocolate chip cookie dough.
Chocolate chip one, whatever else.
It's a tub of cookie dough.
Yeah.
It looks immense. It looks delicious. Was there anything else?
That's it for me. Obviously, when Galaxy's Edge opens up, there'll be a whole new list of
blue
milks, various meats and treats and. I was looking on the app before, and you can actually see the list of the places now, but not the menus, and
and there's various drinks that we want to try. We also always wanted to go to the Edison.
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily know what we'd want to eat there, but we definitely want to have a drink there.
I'd get a burger.
Would you? I think I would maybe just want to go in for a drink.
Maybe I'd even get the Candy's bacon clothesline.
Yeah.
Just to...
Or have you seen the new bacon, like the big pieces of thick bacon that you can get from
Oh,
one
yes.
of the parks?
Yes, it's in Magic Kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a massive, big chunky
The big candy
piece of bacon.
bacon. It's about that big.
Yeah. I'd quite like to try that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's everything. Let us know what your must-eat snacks are.
Please do.
If there's anything that we're not thinking of. We're not cupcake, really. We're not cupcake fans.
I like cake.
But you don't really eat cupcakes when you're on holiday. We're more like savoury.
Only because you don't like them.
I'm more like of a savoury person, so let me know if there's any big savoury treats, snacks that I'm not thinking of that might be up my street. Yeah.
Tell me all the food, please.
Leave us a comment.
Right.
And thank you very much for watching.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.